How's it going, guys? Lildogdog here. Today I'm bringing you a guide for the quest What Lies Below. Now this is a pretty beginner quest. It's a very easy quest. This is just going to be a short guide. So let's get into it. The quest requirements for the quest What Lies Below are just the completion of the quest Rune Mysteries. And that's going to be it for the quest requirements. Now for the skill requirements, you have a required 35 rune crafting. And I suggest having 42 mining. This allows you to avoid the wilderness in any way possible. So that you don't have to go through the abyss. Or if you have the Wicked Hood, you can avoid the wilderness and the 42 mining requirement altogether by teleporting directly to the Chaos Altar. And I will be telling you when you need that 42 mining or when you can teleport directly to the Chaos Altar or head through the abyss. Now the items you're going to need to complete this quest consist of 1 bowl, 15 Chaos Runes, or 15 Pure Essence to make those Chaos Runes while you're in the Chaos Altar, a Chaos Talisman or a Chaos Tiara. And those aren't needed if you're using the Abyss method to get to the Chaos Altar or the Wicked Hood method to get to the Chaos Altar. And lastly, you're going to need 1 set of combat equipment. This is for the 6 people you have to fight during the quest, just so you can kill them faster. Lastly, before we get into it, the items I'm going to recommend for you don't necessarily need are an energy potion just to restore your run if you run at any point during the quest, as there's a lot of back and forth running, and around 5 food if you're low level, and by low level I mean less than level 50, because the highest level you're going to have to fight during this quest is level 47. Now to start the quest, you're going to want to speak to Rat Burgess, who's just south of Varrick near the entrance to the Al-Kharid Desert. You can see he's the taskmaster for the area. So when you speak to Rat, you're going to want to choose the second chat option, choosing Hello There. And this will begin him telling you about the quest. He'll tell you he lost some papers that he needs, and you're going to choose the third chat option, shall I get them back for you? He'll be like, oh, are you sure you want to help? And then choose the first chat option, of course, tell me what you need me to do. Now he tells you about the outlaws who took his papers and where you can find them, and what you need to do to get them back. So you need to head to Edgeville. The fastest way is going to be to home teleport there, and you need to go to the area between Edgeville and the Grand Exchange to kill 5 outlaws. So home teleport to Edgeville. And then you're just going to go east across the bridge and then south by the walls of the Grand Exchange and kill 5 outlaws located in their camp. Now these outlaws are relatively low level, so they're not difficult to defeat, and you just have to pick up the rats pages that they drop. So kill 5 of them, pick up the 5 pages, and then just add them to the folder that rat gave you one at a time until you have a full folder. Once you have the full folder, you're going to return to Rat. So the quickest way to do that is to home teleport back to Varrick and then just go south. When you speak to Rat, you have to choose the same chat option that you did in the beginning. The second chat option, Hello There. And your character is going to tell him that he's got the pages for you. And now Rat tells you he needs you to speak to a guy in the Varrick Library, Varrick Magus. He's located in the Varrick Library, in the palace. So the fastest way to get there is just to walk there. Home teleporting would make a slight difference depending on your load times. If you don't have fast load times, I just walk there, as you don't have to worry about the phasing or the loading speeds or anything like that. So just make your way to the Varrick Library. And the guy you need to talk to is the wizard who's in the library. Just speak to him. And your character will tell him about the folder that you got from Rat. And then choose the first chat option. Go on then when you're presented with the chat options. Now, Sarek tells you that he needs your help turning anything he wants into gold, and he'll share the gold with you. But he needs you to enchant a wand that he gives you to do so with Chaos Runes at the Chaos Altar. Now, once you're done with the dialogue, you're going to want to go to the east side of the room you're in and search the bookshelves on the southern wall. And then read both books that you got. You got the Dragon Eye History and the one book that you got from Magus. Now, this is where you have the option of going to the Abyss, using your Wicked Hood to teleport to the Chaos Altar, or using the method that I use. If you go through, if you use the Wicked Hood, that's going to be your best option, just to teleport directly to the Chaos Altar and then use your wand on the Chaos Altar. If you want to use the Abyss, you have to go through the Wilderness. Or if you want to use this method, it completely skips the Wilderness, but it is a little longer than using the method of the Abyss or the Altar. So you need to head to the area with the Saradomin statue that I just had highlighted on the picture there. Going out the east doors of Varrick or the north doors of Varrick is about the same time, so I just went through the north doors as they were closer, and then you go south of the Jolly Boar Inn. Speak to Anna, who's next to the statue, and she's going to give you a bronze pickaxe. And then once you get the chat options, you're going to excavate the statue she's sitting in front of. Your character will make a hole in the statue, and then you're going to climb through that open statue. Keep in mind you need to have 42 mining to be able to do this part. You're going to get into these chaos tunnels here, and you're just going to walk north until you're presented with a portal. You're going to enter that portal, and now you're going to be brought into the chaos altar. Look around until you see a ladder that goes down if you're above the altar. You can see I found a ladder here that goes down, and now you have to make your way over to it. So you're going to be put in a different place than I was, most likely, when you do this quest. So you're going to have to find your own way around. The maze could be different anytime. But there's most likely going to be a ladder going down that you can get to, or going up that you can get to get put on the same level as the Chaos Altar. Now, the pathing is also really bad in this area, so you might get a longer path than you actually need to get to the ladder, but you'll still get there either way. Now, once you've made your way to the altar, you're going to want to use the wand you were given by Varrick Magus on the altar. As long as you have those 15 chaos runes, your character will infuse those chaos runes with the wand, and you'll have the enchanted wand, and now you can head back to Varrick Magus to give him the wand that you just made. So I just home teleported to Varrick. It's a pretty quick way to get back. You could also just teleport out of the Chaos Altar with whatever method you used to get in. Once you've made your way back to the Varrick Palace Library and you've talked to Varrick, you're going to give him the first chat option. I have the things you wanted. He'll thank you for that, and now you're going to want to head back to Rat. So the fastest way to do that is going to be home teleporting to Varrick once again. Obviously, these aren't the fastest ways. These are just the ways people are most likely going to have. There's going to be a faster way there always than a home teleport, but that's just what I'm using. So speak to Rat Burgess once again and choose the second chat option, hello there, to trigger the dialogue for the quest. And then choose the first chat option, yes, I have a letter for you. Click through the dialogue now, and he'll reveal to you that he's a Varrick defender. And now you need to go speak to Zaf in his staff shop just south of the Varrick Palace. Once again, walking into Varrick is easier than teleporting this time, as it's such a short distance to cross. So you just walk into Varrick and head to Zaf's staff shop, where I showed you on the picture just a couple seconds ago. Once you're in, you're going to want to talk to Zaf and choose the fourth chat option, Rat Burgess sent me. Click through the dialogue, and then he's going to give you some instructions and a ring. Now, you can wield this ring if you want. It has a slight armor and magic bonus, and you can right-click it to summon Zaf. Now, what we're going to do now is have a fight with King Rold. So you need to go back to the Varrick Palace Library, and you're going to speak with Varrick Magus and confront him, and then you're going to have to fight King Rold. So speak to Varrick Magus and choose the first chat option, Bring It On. This is going to trigger a cutscene in which he turns King Rold into an attackable person by putting him under a mind control. And so you have to attack him until in your chat box it says, I should summon Zaf. You're going to want to right-click your ring given to you by Zaf and select Summon once that pops up. If you click it too early, you'll be teleported back to Zaf's staff shop. You'll have to do this over again. But if you do it at the right time, Zaph will teleport King rolled out and stop Sorok from teleporting out himself. Just click through the dialogue and the cutscene to get through it. It's a non-skippable cutscene, so you just have to get through all the dialogue before you can exit out of it. And then you're going to want to head back to Rat. So you're going to want to home teleport to Varrick once more. And just walk back to Rat Burgess. When you speak to him, you're going to choose the second chat option, once again, hello there, to trigger the quest dialogue. You'll tell him that you stopped Sorok, and that's going to be quest complete. If this helped you, be sure to leave a like, comment down below if you have any questions, tips, suggestions, or complaints. Subscribe if you haven't already, and if you're bored, check out some other stuff. I do boss guides, quest guides, and event guides. Thanks.